Hi there guys, I wanted to talk to you today about the other watch that I mentioned in my previous video. For those of you that haven't, go and check out the video on the Baby Marine Master that I purchased just over the Christmas period. It was one of two watches that I actually decided to get. This one is the more expensive of the two watches that I purchased, and it's a watch that I've been thinking about for quite some time. Ever since they announced it at Basel World last year, and for me it was about getting something that I could rely upon for a significant period of time. So just to set the scene, I sold my Omega Speedmaster Professional, the Hess Lite version, just the box standard version. It is a watch that I do love a great deal, and I think it's an iconic piece, and everybody should at least own it once in their lifetime when they're in this game. But for me, I had a real concern about the serviceability of them down the track. Now I don't mean parts being not available or anything like that. For me, it's more about the fact that I don't think that there's enough people in Australia that are qualified watchmakers that can actually service these watches and tend to the needs of the thousands and thousands of people that have actually purchased these watches. And every 5 years sending it back to Omega potentially to have it serviced is going to cost you A, an arm and a leg, and B, is probably going to run you 3 to 6 months of no wrist time for that watch, and for me that's just unacceptable. So I was looking for something that was going to be service or just wasn't giving me the bullshit needs of servicing, and also gave me the ability to read a second time zone. So I really like GMT watches. So if you don't know by my voice, whilst I live in Australia and I have my family here, I am from the UK originally, and I've still got a lot of family and friends over there. It's very useful for me to be able to see straight away on my watch what time it is in the UK. So without any further ado, the watch that I decided to purchase was the Grand Seiko GMT quartz version. So this watch holds the 9F86 movement, which is a recently developed caliber based on the old 9F movement. So it's got a true GMT module attached to it. The watch is 39 mils across. As you can see, it has that sort of Rolex Explorer bezel, so just steel with engraved numerals, and like I say, black dial. Has the applied indices on the dial, and it also has a little bit of lume attached to it as well. It is from their sport range, so I'll sort of forego the fact that it has that lume attached to it. I would have actually preferred it without the lume, but like I say, it is a sport watch, so they decided to put lume on it. When I first looked at this particular watch, looking at the press materials, it did actually look a little bit more sporty than what it does when you actually wear it on the wrist. On the wrist, it actually sort of sits between a sport model and also their classic range. So it, from a wearability perspective, that's a bonus. I can wear it with a suit or formal wear. I can wear it business casual, and you can wear it with jeans or shorts on the weekend. So it really is a utilitarian watch that sort of fits most of the needs. Like I say, with it being accurate to 10 seconds a year, what more can you ask for? Service wise, pop the case back off, whack a new battery in, check the seals are correct, pressure test it, and Bob's your uncle. Word has it that the Seiko 9F movements have a service life of there or thereabouts 50 years. It was actually on their website up until very recently. I noticed that they have reworded it, but like I say, I can't see any reason that they've changed that requirement. So yeah, that's my news. Anyway, guys, I will do a proper review of the watch soon, but like I say, thank you ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, write some comments, abuse me, whatever you want to do. But yeah, thank you very much, and take care. Cheers.